Hey, what's up, collective? How are you guys? Dang, I started to read and then I had to stop and just clear the energy again because I was picking up that same kind of strange, not strange energy, but definitely like a tension in the energy that I was picking up in Sagittarius. And I didn't get a chance to meditate before yours because it's already, oh, it's at 11, 11, 11, 11 here. Perfect. All right, so let's see what spirit has for you guys. So anyway, I did go ahead and re-clear just to make sure, balance the energies, but I want to see what's going on with you guys. Remember, this will be a general collective reading as always, okay? So please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Hope you guys are having a really great week. We have the thinking woman. Okay, number 47 or 74 may very well be relevant. Storm warning. Okay. And number 10, got a storm coming in. Victory. Oh, what is this? You get one more. Oh, a broken heart. Okay, two more. Number 9 and number 28, indecision. What is going on? Door to value on the bottom. Some kind of storm is coming in. Okay. This is really interesting because in one respect, and I could be talking about two different people, one person, I don't know. I think, the thing about it is somebody who's going to feel like this is a victory. Somebody's going to feel victorious with whatever this is. But then I see a broken heart and indecision. I'm almost tempted to say this might be someone who you are actually dealing with. Why don't we do this? Let me clarify. Do it this way tonight. Move some things around and we shall clarify and see what's going on with this. All right, so let me get some cards. Oh, I cut on the devil. Oh, the devil and the 10 of swords. Are you kidding me? Interesting. The devil and the 10 of swords. Spirit for the collective, please. By the way, guys, I'm going to try and get the water signs done tomorrow. I know I haven't done that. I did do a full love reading. I think it was at the beginning of this month, but on each sign. But I'm going to get I don't like to just focus on love. I like to just see what Spirit has for the sign. So I am going to try and get that done for the water signs tomorrow, hopefully. Okay, Spirit, let's look at this for the collective. The thinking woman, please. What is the thinking woman about? Seven of Pentacles. The storm warning. What's the storm warning here? Somebody's thinking about taking a new direction. Storm warning is a 3 of Swords. The broken heart. Okay, what is the victory card? Clarifying victory, please. Let's say number 9 and 8 as well. I didn't say that before in case that's relevant. 7 and 3. The victory is you're walking away from something. Oh, wow. Now, these two both came out. The Justice card. That is your justice. I don't know. Look at this. And the Magician. You're walking away from something that, oh my God, look at this. Yeah, this is definitely a little bit different. I mean, than Sagittarius. I told you I had to stop and re-clear because I was picking up kind of the same energy. But so far I'm seeing something different. So you're actually thinking about reinvesting elsewhere. It's interesting because you see this person is in their home. They have people out here attending, obviously, to the land, right? Whatever it is that they're doing out there. This person has a bird that they're just setting free here. It's like you're picking a new direction or you're choosing to go in a new direction. That's interesting too. Free bird, right? I'm as free as a bird now. Yeah, so you're choosing to go in a different direction. I think this is so interesting. Let me clarify this again because the storm warning indicates to me, I'm wondering if you're doing that due to a broken heart. Like you're just heartbroken over something maybe that has not happened. Look at this. Maybe you're heartbroken, and I don't know what's going on, obviously, in each person's life. This could be over a relationship. It could be over work, a family, anything like that. This is a Six of Wands energy, though. I don't know if you're heartbroken over, you could be heartbroken over someone who you feel either you're not getting the recognition from. You could be heartbroken over someone who you feel gets a lot of recognition here. With the storm warning that's coming up, though, well, I don't know that it's coming up. It could be where you're sitting right now. You could be on like some kind of inner turmoil is what I'm feeling here. All right, inner turmoil, which is what I'm feeling here over something maybe that hasn't happened. It could be over some kind of recognition, inner recognition, being recognized by an individual here that obviously could get a lot of recognition as well. It could also be heartbroken if you didn't get recognized for like especially around work, right? If you didn't get some kind of raise or didn't get a position or anything like that, it could be very shocking to you. Yeah, but the victory is that you're walking away. You're getting away from that. All right. And you're going to view that as actually a victory. You're actually able to let that go. But the thing is, I don't know that another person can let it go here. You might be heartbroken over something that you actually find out. I think this is somebody you're dealing with. I got a Magician here and the Justice card. All right. So I really think, I don't know if you're dealing with, you could be dealing with a Libra here. I definitely have some Virgo. I see Leo, Capricorn, Virgo. I see anything else? Okay, so Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus here as well. I think that you are, whatever you're doing here, honestly, I think this is about someone that you're with. I feel like someone here is getting their heart broken here. This could be somebody that's been trying to manifest you back. Okay, it could be somebody here that is, I'm just noticing this card actually. So they're actually dancing over some kind of justice here. Some kind of justice that you're getting. That's what it is. This is your justice because you're walking away, right? Your justice here and what you've been able to manifest here is breaking someone's heart. That's exactly what it is. It's leaving somebody else here heartbroken. It could have been somebody here that was very indecisive about their path. Didn't we see that in yesterday's reading as well? And it's kind of making them feel out in the cold. It's making them feel stranded or deserted in some way. They may also be suffering something financially or suffering some kind of loss, it looks like, financially. I don't understand. So something about your victory, you getting some kind of justice, you getting some kind of balance here by manifesting something new is making someone else, that's so interesting. It's making someone else feel like they've been left out, like they're left out in the cold in some way. All right, let me get some more because I'm a little weird. A little weird. All right, Spirit, what else for this reading here for the collective? Shift. So you could be traveling, you could be relocating somewhere. There's definitely some movement here. It could even be it could even be foreign movement. This could definitely be about some kind of position too here. It shows me that you're in some kind of, you're being put in some kind of power here, okay? You're in some kind of leadership position, all right? You're a boss in some way. You could also be very protective. A Taurus could be involved in this, or this could be you. I also see Aries here. You definitely have some kind of influence over other people. Now, maybe this was people trying to keep you down in some way, to be fair, okay? But obviously what's happened here is you've turned things on them, clearly, very clearly. Yeah, God, look at these cards. You got all this luck and fortune, success that's coming towards you. This could be a big surprise for you. There could be some kind of windfall for you as well. I don't know if that's connected maybe to the lottery or some kind of win here. Definitely getting some kind of opportunity here as well. So you got to watch these people that are around you. See, this has been the issue. You're breaking away from people that have been very sneaky, okay, manipulative. It could definitely be some kind of fraudsters as well that was trying to hold you back in some way. There's definitely people around you that's had some kind of hidden intentions, could have kept you down for a while. That could have obviously been what the storm was actually around you, and now of course you're coming out of that. You're getting balance. Some kind of justice is coming to you, and you've been able to manifest something really good for yourself. Wow. Okay. Look, and then another card of, I cannot believe this. I don't know what you're doing here, but you have so much success coming your way. I see wealth, finances, abundance, new business, okay, money flowing smoothly, some kind of freedom. I got Pisces, Scorpio here, Sagittarius, and whatever it is, you're going to be influential. Yeah, some of this may actually be hidden. I see a tunnel here, so it makes me feel like with this Capricorn energy here that some of this could actually be hidden. All right, so you're probably not telling, if you already know about this, you're not telling a lot of people about this. But I'm going to tell you also with that tunnel, that's a card of dark times. Whatever you're doing is putting whoever this was that was trying to stop you, whoever, one person, you know, five people, I don't really know, in some kind of dark times here. Okay, they're feeling like they're getting left behind. They feel like they got duped by you because I think they felt like they were in some kind of controlling the narrative in some way in your life, or maybe even having you in a position where you were kind of, I don't know if you were. See, it makes me wonder if this was relationship or family. Regardless, I don't think they thought that you would walk away, but walking away from you was a victory. All right. And everything you've been able to manifest as a result, of course, this is amazing. Okay. It's going to be heavily successful for you, very highly successful for you. So, whatever you're doing here, definitely a lot of protection around you as well. You could also have people around you that are protecting you, but you're definitely going to be in an influential role here, very stable as well. Definitely leading others. All right. Now, this is a huge cross to bear for these other people. I don't know who they are. One person, five people, like I said. Huge cross to bear here because it's leaving them in some kind of dark time. So you may have been the light in these people's world, okay? I keep saying people. There's only one person here. Maybe it's one person. You could have been the light in their world regardless here. Yeah, because they may also feel like they can't find you. I don't know what this movement is that you're doing. This could be an actual move, like I said, a relocation, but this is the card of hiding. Maybe they feel like they cannot find you as well. They also feel like their opportunity here has been lost in some way. Okay. And so it's definitely bringing some, I feel like some dark times on them. This is so crazy. Okay. Definitely a big cross to bear here, but also I think that they feel there's definitely going to be suffering as a result of it. It could already be happening, but burdened here. These could be really religious people as well, very religious people, maybe that were trying to hold you back or get you to stay or get you to pull away from something that you cared about, that you wanted to do here. Maybe even tried to, this is what I think, provide some kind of obstacles here, bring some kind of obstacles to you. Okay. Some of them definitely, whoever this is, you know, maybe will be have some kind of regret. That's definitely a card of regret too. But the biggest thing is now they feel like they have a big cross to bear here because whatever they were doing, even if they thought it was for the good of something, obviously they're going to be very burdened with this and actually dark times due to whatever the actions were to keep you in that. Now that's just karma playing out, right? Karma is always cause and effect. We generate good karma, we generate bad karma. Whoever was doing this, trying to keep you in this space, was obviously creating bad karma. Now, here's the thing, too. You could have already been in this energy here where your life felt like it was just in an uproar. You already had a broken heart, and then you could have reached some kind of notoriety as well, or been had somebody recognize you or something along those lines, and that could have also helped you to make a decision to walk away here. Okay, I think someone was trying to keep another person from really recognizing their full potential. That's what I get. Wow. Okay. All right, let's see. Definitely not wanting to go into Well, I guess we'll just go wherever the cards take us. Let's see. I'm going to look at your energy. I'm going to start with some animal cards and see where the collective's energy is tonight, Spirit. Where is the collective's energy tonight? Wow, I cannot believe all of the success that is around this. This is so clear. They were definitely trying to manipulate you. This could have been people very close to you. Look at this. We got the bear card again. Okay. This shows me again that you're very protective over what you're creating. You're also protected, probably. It could be a Taurus energy as well, but it shows me that you're very strong, okay? And probably in some kind of leadership role, like I said. Maybe you're showing people how to be more stable, or you just have some kind of big influence over others. The Nightingale, it has something to do with something that you're talking about, something that you're saying. Um, Something maybe that you're singing, okay, in some way. I do think there's some transmission, if you will, of information that is going out. Maybe a talk show, maybe a radio show. Is it the same thing? I guess. A podcast, yeah. So many things. A channel. You could be doing this through other forms of communication, even singing. Look at, wow. And there you go with the eagle. I mean, that's a power card right there. All right. So I really feel you're soaring. Okay. You're soaring. Whatever you're doing is taking you to new heights here. All right. An eagle soars, right? And so this is showing me definitely that you're reaching new heights. Oh, wow. And then the black egg, too. I literally cannot believe this message. This is so clear. Okay. The Nightingale is just a fearless voice. Okay. That is getting out there. And the black egg is attached to the fifth chakra, which is your throat chakra. Again, this is about speaking your truth, okay? Seeing things from a higher perspective as well, soaring above the others here, staying above the fray for sure, but soaring, okay, out here. Whatever you're doing is going to take you to more heights. This definitely has something to do with a singer, somebody who's doing some talking, somebody that's doing some kind of communication out here that's going to be highly influential. Somebody was trying to keep you stuck. Absolutely. Okay, trying to keep you stuck, trying to keep you down, trying to keep you from maybe self-realizing in a sense. If you are spiritual in some sense, and these people are highly religious, doesn't have to be, but the cards can indicate it to a certain extent. They are definitely feeling the burdens of the fact that you have been able to really break away from whatever traps, whatever energy they were trying to put you in, okay? They can see that you've come out ahead. You've been able to manifest around them and get some kind of justice here, and it is definitely leaving them, all right, in some kind of sorrow, feeling left out in the cold. They may have even had their money impacted by this because they failed. I mean, that's the bottom line. They failed. This is absolutely about somebody who is going to be excelling, and it has to do with something that you're saying fearlessly, facing or speaking the truth here and helping other people to elevate is what I feel in some way. All right. Wow, this is beautiful. I'm so glad this is turning this way. I'm so tired of talking about relationships. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help it. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Spirit, what else do you have for the collective? What do they need to know? I should look into these people, but do I even want to spend my time and energy on them? I don't know. Like transmute. You spend a lot of time transmuting. You've been effectively transmuting anything that has been put in your way, any of the energy that could have been there to stop you, to thwart your progress, to change your direction, to try and influence you is what I feel. You've been able to get beyond that. Okay, maybe you've been using the air element to do that, to create, to manifest in some way. You could be an air sign. They could be an air sign as well. The number 28 might be relevant, or the numbers 44 or 82. Okay, this could also be telling me that you're very much so thinking, right? You're very cerebral at this time. You're trying not to be too emotional. You're very much so thinking things through, speaking quite clearly as well, evaluating everything that's around you. Keeping your head clear is what I feel. And about fresh air as well. Somebody needs to be making sure they're getting enough fresh air is what I feel. Hang on a second. I just saw a yellow jacket. That's actually a bee. I'm not sure why, unless someone sees those pretty often. I see safe travel here, so you're definitely going to be traveling. We already saw that with shit. You're going to be traveling, doing whatever this is, okay? Or maybe you're going to be traveling somewhere to take on whatever this project is or this job is in some way. Maybe it's a new passion project for you as well. Yeah. And you're going to have very, very solid boundaries, or there's a need, I should say, to have very solid boundaries around this. Something about your energy is almost infectious, honestly. So you have to watch that as well, because people will want to, people can abuse that a little bit, even if they don't mean to, but I see these people meant to. Somebody had, I definitely feel like they felt they had some duty. I have no idea why this is, but somebody felt like they had some duty to stop you before you blew up. That's what I feel. Maybe they knew what was coming, but honestly, it just looks to me like you were doing something already. You may already be a very powerful voice in whatever you're doing. Somebody could have saw that and thought, we need to shut that down. We don't want people knowing that. People get real offended with something, especially when it challenges their beliefs. Heaven forbid, people lose their shit. Okay, so it could have been anything like that. Whatever this is, there's some kind of fame that's involved as well. So again, there's some kind of fame, notoriety is what I'm feeling. Okay. New moon. Now this could be happening, or maybe something around the new moon is going to start. That's for new beginnings as well, right? It's going to begin to push this forward. Okay, I could be talking to a healer. Wow, look where that broke though. I could be talking to a healer here, and that's what you were dealing with. That's what you've been dealing with. And honestly, you could continue dealing with some kind of shadow energy. Maybe you're helping people to heal beyond that. Maybe that is the issue here. Okay, now that sounds crazy, right? Especially if they're very religious here. But if you're doing it in a way that's unpalatable, let's just say it that way, to others, like say, again, you're spiritual, they're religious, they believe their way, you could believe yours. They don't want that being pushed out there. Okay, they have their own doctrine they want people to follow. All right, but you're actually helping people heal beyond that, helping them grow beyond that. So, yeah, people were definitely trying to shut that down, but that definitely didn't work. That definitely did not pan out. All right, let me see what else we want to get here. I think we're at 22 minutes. Honestly, this is pretty clear cut. Let me see what else Spirit might want to say. I'll get these other animal cards for you. Moderation. Okay. What else? So take it all in. And honestly, what I want to say about moderation, number 32, if that resonates as well. I also see 30 up here. What I want to say with this is, because I feel like things are coming at you very fast, because they could be expanding very quickly, to practice moderation, okay? Not to get so caught up, not to get so overwhelmed with what's happened. There's definitely expansion happening here. Just observe everything, okay? Observe everything around you. Pay close attention. Don't get in too big of a hurry. I don't know if you guys have ever heard, it's like I won't call it a parable. I don't really know what to call it, but there's like a story where the guy meditates, and he meditates an hour a day, and his business starts going really great, and the people come to him and they're like, we're so busy, I don't know what to do. And he goes, yeah, that's really great. And they're like, no, we need help, or something like that. And he goes, wait, no, what is it? I don't remember the whole story, but I remember at one point he goes, oh, you know what? I'll meditate twice a day then. Because they're like, no, we need you on the floor. He's like, you know what? I'll just meditate twice a day. Because he understands that he's creating this for him, okay? And that's what they're saying too. Sometimes we can just start running around like a chicken with our head cut off. And it really doesn't take all that. Sit back, observe, and use moderation in what you're doing here. I feel like things are clearly coming together anyway, okay? Don't stress yourself out, because I do feel like whatever's happening will happen quite quickly, okay? You don't want to go into overload here. I said something also about fresh air for some reason. Maybe somebody's not getting outside enough. This is about releasing. Look at that. And if you look at even the body here and how she's having to... She's actually bent over, and this leopard is, or this jaguar, I should say, is coming over her. There's something that maybe needs to be released here, but I almost feel like this is someone here. Somebody needs to yield. Okay, this animal to me is a spirit animal. Okay, you have this power within you, this big powerful side of you that needs to come through. This could very well just be spirit. Okay, especially if you're a channeler or something like that, or you're channeling these things that are coming out. You just got to yield and allow it to come through, is what I'm feeling. There's definitely some kind of yielding that is going on here, so be willing to do that. All right, and allow that to kind of come through, so that I think people need to get the full effect of what it is that you're offering here, or what it is that you have to say. Whoa, yeah, I just got so many chills on me. And then we have strategy as well, and intuition. All right, so there could be a lot of strategy in this. Make sure maybe that you are strategizing in terms of how to get this off the ground. I don't think you're alone for some reason. I get the feeling that you have others that are around you. I get four. I don't know where I'm getting four. There could be up to four people that could be assisting with whatever you're doing, but it's going to require a great deal of following your intuition and allowing things to really flow here. All right. All right. So I'm going to get some cards to close out, I think, for the night. Gorgeous reading. Wow. I'm as free as a bird. Maybe you feel like you're escaping something since you had all of this on you. You know, you already know what's here. Maybe you feel like I said, I'm as free as a bird. Maybe you feel like I'm going in a different direction, almost like I'm escaping something. You know, I'm leaving something behind. Not necessarily escaping, but, you know, that bird looks free. I'm leaving all this behind and starting afresh. All right, let's see. That could be a job too. Clairaudient. So you could be clairaudient. Notice the love and guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. I'm telling you, you're doing something highly spiritual. I feel highly connected as well, and other people are going to hugely benefit from it. Remember who you are. Archangel Michael, you are powerful, loving, a creative child of God. You are very loved. Don't forget it. Own it too, because I think whoever was doing this was almost trying to beat that down a little bit, maybe even cause you to question that or not know the power that you were in. Definitely they knew, because that's why they were trying to slow you down, but they don't want you to know. Career transition. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. I'm telling you, this is beautiful. So that is what I have for you guys. I pray that resonates with you. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.